start?
Yeah, of course. Here's Andrew taking the kangaroo challenge. Can he jump as far as a kangaroo? I guess he can. That's amazing.
Told you.
What do you think about it?
We love it! We love it! We love it! We love it!
Excuse me, he's right here.
Day one of our trip, and we are at the Cleveland Zoo. We've been here for a few hours now. It's going to be closing fairly soon. We've pretty much hit everything. It's been a fun day. We just kind of drove for a little bit, and we've decided to take a more of a northerly route this year. We're going to try to head through Chicago, so that'll be interesting. We both want to pick up some deep dish pizza while we're up there. And so we were coming through Cleveland anyway, and we're like, oh, what's there in Cleveland? And we literally saw signs pointing to a zoo, and we were like, hey, that'd be cool. Neither of us have been to a zoo in a long time, so we decided, why not? Animals are cool, obviously. And I don't know if you can see, let me see, I'll help you here. There are lions over there. Lions are cool. A lot of things are cool. Animals are cool. It's been a good day. Bear rave. And of course he stops as soon as I start recording.
Bear rave, bear rave, bear rave, bear rave, do 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 do, bear rave, bear rave, bear rave, bear rave, do 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 do, bear rave, bear rave, bear rave, bear rave, do 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 do, bear rave, bear rave, bear rave, bear rave, do 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 do, bear rave, bear rave, bear rave, bear rave, do 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 do.
Like it in the daytime, even more in the nighttime. I'll meet you out on the ground, sneaking past Lupin, looking for trouble. After Filch's evening.
So it's day 3 of our trip. Last night we're driving towards Chicago, and last night we basically did our usual thing, and we just sort of looked on Jack's GPS and found a state park that was on our way, and it turned out to be this place called Potato Creek State Park in South Bend, Indiana. And it turns out it's a really nice little park. We still slept in our car last night like usual, but we both got showers this morning, pretty hot water, which was very nice. Obviously, I got the shave, blah blah blah, and also, I mean, we could tell by in the nighttime, we got in here pretty late last night, that it was beautiful, but in daytime the lake is really really nice. There's actually 2 of them. There's another one back behind the camera walking along, but this one I was more easily able to get down right to the edge of, and so here I'll show you a little bit of this. It goes pretty far, as you can see.
Rockin' out at Hogwarts, rockin' out at school.
What do you think about it?
It is now day 5 of our trip. We are actually right now driving into St. Louis to go to the pre-party show. It's Thursday night, the day before Wrockstock, so obviously we're pretty excited. Just a quick update for the last couple of days. Tuesday night we drove past Chicago. We were actually intending to do stuff in the city, but it turned out the stuff that we wanted to do was the wrong days for it. So we considered just like hanging out in the city for the evening. We were just like, nah, we weren't really in the mood, so we just kind of drove past it. We did stop for pizza, which was delicious, and we also actually went to a riverboat casino, and I am proud to say we both lost money. And so that was Tuesday night, and then yesterday, Wednesday, was just kind of a rest day. We did some driving, and we actually stopped for like kind of a nap at one point, just chilled out, drove actually past St. Louis, and so that we could stop out at a motel outside what are called the Merrimack Caverns, which is what we did a tour of this morning, and that was really cool. So now we're actually driving back towards St. Louis. Like I said, we drove past it, and so yeah, that's pretty much the update for the last couple of days. The only other thing is I actually read The Hunger Games, the first book in the trilogy, because I'd actually intended to check it out in the library before I came to bring it on my trip, and all the copies were checked out, and it just kind of happened that my friend over here had put it on his iPad. Yeah. He put it on his iPad to kind of surprise me and like get me to read it, and so I got to do that, and I finished it yesterday. It was really good. I enjoyed it. So, yeah, having a good time.
Early on Saturday, I'll meet you in the passageway. I wanna go to Honeydews with you. Harry and Draco in the Whomping Willow.
We made it. I'm gonna try not to get distracted by taking a million photos of geese. No guarantees though. It is now day 2 of Wrockstock, day 7 of our trip. Yes, it is officially a week. I don't know what to say. It's fucking awesome. We're in line at about 5:45. The actual set starts at 8. Officially, Wrockstock is notorious for never being on time. But it's Gred and Forge, Draco and Malfoys, and Diagon Alley. It's gonna fucking rock. We gotta be here.
Rockin' out at Hogwarts. Rockin' out at school. What do you think about it? We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it.
Walking out of breakfast Sunday morning. The show last night was fucking amazing as expected. Shooting on a cough drop because yeah, my voice was pretty much gone by the end of the night. And this one over here got on stage with Gred and Forge. Got literally pulled on stage, and it was awesome.
We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it.
So seeing as this whole weekend is actually Halloween weekend, we are expecting trick-or-treaters. We have candy that people brought in our cabin, and we hope to impart it to other various costume denizens. Also, someone had butterbeer for trick-or-treaters in the lodge, and it was delicious. So it's Sunday night, the last set just ended. Fucking Dream and Fury started with a really super fun show. They played a cover of my favorite Jonathan Colton song, Your Brains, because they are zombies in fact, so it makes sense. And then Steph and JFF just fucking rocked it, like always, but even harder than usual probably. I lost my voice during JFF set. I was screaming, "We love you, Victor Crumb," in a very girlish, and by girlish I mean I was basically just screaming shrilly, because I can't really do a girly voice, so, you know, my voice got shredded up. That's cool, whatever. So yeah, this has been a fucking amazing weekend. And I just wanted to show a little evidence of how crazy I've been. And I think it says it all really. I'm going to show you my hand. Let me zoom in on this. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see that. Apart from the broken blood vessels, which I'm hoping you can see, there's actually calluses on my hand from clapping too hard. It's been that kind of weekend. I don't regret it at all. I'm going to go party tonight, and then we have to drive hundreds of miles tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. Let's do it.
After Quidditch practice, go to see Hagrid. That big fella is fun to hug. Another day over, do it again tomorrow. Making mischief.
It's Monday morning, you know, end of Wrockstock. Everyone's leaving. Could be sad, but I'm actually feeling pretty upbeat. I failed the party last night, as I said I would do. But I actually have a legitimate excuse. I was saying goodbye to some of my friends who were leaving on the 8 a.m. bus. And in case I didn't wake up in time, which I did not. Also, there's a van coming. And so we were just, some of my close friends, my cabin mates, we were just sort of sitting there chatting and, you know, having a nice talk. And I was drinking a little bit, not too much, just a little. And by the time they went to bed, and I was thinking, like, maybe I'll go party now. It was already pretty late, and I was a little sleepy from the alcohol. So, yeah, I'm pretty much the worst partier at Wrockstock. I've come to terms with this, even though I always end up regretting, like, oh man, I missed the parties, I didn't get to hang out with my friends as much as I'd like, but, you know, what can you do? So, but yeah, I'm walking down to breakfast, gonna say goodbye to, you know, everybody, and then obviously we'll be driving home, and, but yeah, usually at this time I'm feeling pretty, you know, sad, and, oh, we're saying goodbye, but I feel pretty upbeat about this one, even not knowing if there will be another one. I I'm hopeful that there will be, of course, absolutely. But I feel pretty comfortable with how this weekend went. It was pretty amazing. And if this is the last one, and I desperately hope it isn't, but if it is, we went out on an awesome note, and that's about the best you can hope for.
Like it in the daytime, even more in the nighttime. I'll meet you out on the ground, sneaking past Loop End, looking for